For this inaugural season, Dave Campbell's Texas Football and University Health shine the light on student trainer programs from across the greater San Antonio area with a student trainer program spotlight. This year, 10 schools have been selected as Student Trainer Program of the Week, which includes a commemorative plaque and presentation, as well as a $500 donation to the program. Each school is also then entered to win, and I'm going to start that part over. Each school is then also entered to compete for the Student Athletic Trainer Program Spotlight of the Year, partnered with a $2,500 donation. Today, we're proud to spotlight Dillard McCollum High School, joining us head trainer Ivan Lionel, a few of his student trainers, and on behalf of University Health, Anita Martin. Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
How you doing?
Perfect. All right, Ivan, starting with you. Tell us your reaction when you found out McCollum High School and your trainers were selected as one of the spotlight schools.
Well, my reaction was, first of all, it surprised me. I didn't believe it. I'd had to ask around before I actually knew that. It was something that was real on my email and not something that was spam or anything like that. So I had to ask my head football coach, my AD, and I just wanted to figure out, is this real? And if I answered to it or not, or would go from there, But it surprised me that way. I've never expected it. So it really caught me off guard.
Well, we are glad to be a part of that. It's funny, we've actually gotten that a couple of times. And so I may need to write my emails better or something. I don't know. But Anita, why is it important for University Health to partner with Dave Campbell's Texas Football to support students committed to athletic training?
Well, first and foremost, congratulations to the Cowboys. Go Cowboys. In Texas, football is king. And so this partnership is really to help us grow awareness around our student athletes. I'm not sure if you're aware, but University Health has been in San Antonio and Bexar County for over 100 years. And so part of what we are doing is ensuring that our students learn about the many opportunities of career choices in the medical field. And so the student athletic trainer is just the perfect avenue to help us really spread the word about whether it's a doctor, a nurse, or a physical therapist. Even we have our physical therapist here on campus called the Reeves Rehab. And our team is really going above and beyond of making sure people don't get injured. And if they do, that they heal properly and that they understand when they heal that they come back in the best manner that they can. And you guys do that every day, making sure that your athletes can continue to compete. And so we really just appreciate all the hard work that you do, and we're thrilled to be honoring your talents with your student athletic trainers. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We also have the assistant athletic trainer here, Jorge. Jorge, tell us a little bit about your training staff. Tell us about some of the work that they put in that others not as close to the program may not see.
So a lot of the work that they put in is that they put in a lot of the hours that we do because they're there at practice. They're there for our games from when we set up to when we get everything back in our office and back in our room. During the times when we're busy working with all our athletes, they're outside, they're our eyes and our ears, and they're able to make sure that if something does happen and we're working with a dozen athletes inside, that we know what's going on out at each practice. And even though a lot of times the only thing that people see is that they have water in their hands, that's true, but they're also there to show us or bring someone in or do that little extra tape that needs to be done instead of having a kid miss 10 minutes of practice to come all the way inside.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we've gotten that a couple of times, and we definitely think way more of you guys than glorified water bottle givers. You are on the front lines. Speaking of front lines, we've got a couple of students here, Jamie and Anel. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for being here. Jamie, I'm gonna start with you. Being a student athletic trainer can be a statless job. You are always working the same hours as the teams and then juggling the responsibilities of being a student as well. What does it mean to you to be supported by McCollum High School and University Health like this?
I think it's really like awesome that we are getting recognition because I feel like our job is pretty important to our student athletes and also just to like our sports programs. That's what they're called. Um, and I think, yeah, a lot of people do see us just as like water girls. And like, I think it's good that people are seeing us as what we actually are as student trainers.
Absolutely. I completely agree. Ivan, what does it mean to you to have partners like University Health support training programs not only at McCollum High School, but across San Antonio?
I think it reaches out to the community a lot. It really helps and actually show that side of us of what we do. A lot of people don't realize, what we do when we're in the front lines. A lot of people, when they ask me, what do you do for a living? Athletic trainer. Well, what is that? Are you like a personal trainer? Are you, do you help people with weight management? And I have to really get into the discussion of, what I actually do. And programs like that help us, get out there and actually educate people on what we do, what we actually do. A lot of people think that we're with a coaching staff, but we're actually a healthcare program. We are a healthcare provider, and having University Health like that really helps us out because in that conjunction, it actually helps us acknowledge that, hey, yeah, these people are pretty legit. They know they have a background, they have their licenses, they're healthcare providers, and it helps us out. It helps the community out a lot.
Absolutely. That's great to hear. Anita, what advice would you share with McCollum High School as they navigate their upcoming school year?
Well, I think one of the things that I would definitely tell them is to continue to do what you do best, and that's to show up for yourself and for your teammates. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself in this during this pandemic. It's been really difficult, and so just showing up for yourself and taking care of you is the best way you can help your team. Because if you can't take care of yourself, how can you take care of another person? So those things are really important for you to take care of your mind and your body and your spirit. And the COVID pandemic is not over. We're almost there, but we're still not over. So one of the things that we want to do to remain healthy and safe is to remember the 3 W's. That is to wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. So I can tell that y'all are doing that right now, of course, because we're all on Zoom. But when you get back into a big group of people, or you're in a classroom, please remember the mask is so important for to help us through this pandemic. So I encourage you to continue doing things that mitigate this pandemic. And I'm just so honored to be honoring you guys, gals, actually, to be honoring you gals in that regard with all your student athleticism, and just keep up the great work. We're so proud of you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for being here. Anel, any final words for University Health?
I think I would just really want to say thank you. Thank you for bringing awareness to an activity or program that's most literally on the sidelines. Thank you for supporting not only the athletic training programs in San Antonio, but especially McCollum, and in turn supporting our athletes and all our athletic programs that we have. It means a lot, especially to people who get a little overlooked. We get to be seen by a program so big. So thank you for having us.
Oh, well, that is a great endorsement. On behalf of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and University Health, congratulations again on being selected of one of the 10 Student Trainer Program of the Week, as well as the opportunity for the grand prize title, Student Trainer Program of the Year. Voting will take place at the end of the season, and McCollum fans, it will be up to you to rally the Cowboys training staff to the top. So best of luck to you guys this season and beyond. Last but not least, thank you, University Health, for your continued support of student trainer programs across San Antonio.